Hello, welcome to Vkover video study. Knowledge is power. The only differentiator between you and your competitor is your knowledge. Your knowledge will gain respect from your prospect. Your prospect becomes your customer and your customer becomes your client. From the customer point of view, a health insurance decision is a difficult and a major decision because there are various variables to be considered. Today, we will see how a health insurance policy works. The health insurance companies settle their claims either in the cashless mode or as reimbursement. To enable the cashless mode, the health insurance companies have empaneled all the major hospitals in India, and these hospitals come under the empaneled list or the hospital network list of the company. A health insurance policy can be sold as an individual plan or as a family individual or as a family floater. In an individual plan and a family individual, there will be individual sum assured, whereas in a family floater, the sum assured is shared by all the members included in that policy. Before we suggest a health insurance policy, there are certain terminologies like sublimit, co-payment and waiting period which we have to understand. If a company says that there is a sublimit, for example in room rent they keep a sublimit of 1% of sum assured, or for ICU they say 2% of sum assured. So while suggesting a health insurance policy, it is always advisable to suggest a policy without a sublimit for room rent or ICU. The next point is co-payment. Some companies say that they have a co-payment of 5% or sometimes 10%. It means that 10% of the hospital bill has to be settled by the customer and the 90% will be settled by the insurance company. There are a lot of insurance companies today in India where there is no co-payment. So always it's advisable that we will suggest a policy where there is no co-payment for the customer. But let's remember, any individual who is entering into a health insurance policy after 60 years, a co-payment is mandatory. So it can be 5%, 10%, 20% or even it goes up to 50% also. So from companies to company it varies. Now let's see what is waiting period. Initial waiting period. Initial waiting period is 30 days for all the health insurance companies. Within the first 30 days, we cannot raise a claim except if the hospitalization is due to accident. So accident claims are raised from day 1 onwards, it is allowed. There is another waiting period known as pre-existing disease waiting period or PED waiting period. It can be 2 years, it can be 3 years or it can be 4 years. It depends on the company. So when we are taking a health insurance policy, if I am suffering from any of the disease, it can be hypertension, it can be diabetes, it can be thyroid issues, whatever it is, that is considered as a pre-existing disease and I can raise a claim on my pre-existing disease only after that waiting period. The third waiting period is specific illness waiting period. There are certain disease which is categorized as specific illness by the health insurance companies. To name a few, kidney stone removal, gallbladder stone, hysterectomy, tonsillitis, appendicitis, knee replacement, all these diseases are considered as specific illness and the claim can be raised only after 2 years. There is a 2-year waiting period for specific illness disease. Let us look into some basic features of a health insurance policy. As all of us know, a minimum 24 hours hospitalization is mandatory to raise a claim. Now there is some benefit known as a pre-hospitalization benefit. That is, before the date of admission, 30 days prior to that, whatever expenses are incurred for that particular disease or whatever test was done for that particular disease, everything can be reimbursed as a pre-hospitalization benefit. There is also something known as a post-hospitalization benefit. That is, while the patient is discharged, from the date of discharge to the next 60 days or 90 days or even 180 days, whatever expenses are incurred for this particular disease, it could be a way of medicine or it could be a scanning or a test or whatever it is, everything can be reimbursed as a post-hospitalization benefit. This benefit is available with all the health insurance policies today available in India. Now, health insurance companies also give another benefit to the customer. It is known as daily hospital cash. Whatever expenses are incurred in the hospital, everything is taken care by the insurance company. Now, as a miscellaneous expense, to take care of the miscellaneous expense, the insurance company gives a daily hospital cash benefit. It can be 500 rupees, it can be 1000 rupees or even 1500 rupees depending on company to company. For every claim-free year, the company gives a benefit known as cumulative bonus. Some company says we give you 20% cumulative bonus, somebody gives 50%. For example, I have a 5 lakh rupees sum assured and I have not raised any claim in the first year. So the next year, without paying any extra premium, my sum assured from 5 lakhs becomes 6 lakhs. This is the cumulative bonus benefit given by insurance companies. One more benefit given by the health insurance company is, it is known as the refill benefit or the restoration benefit. I'll give you an example. I have a 5 lakh rupees sum assured. I have been hospitalized and my 5 lakh rupees is over. I need not worry. Once my sum assured is over, an equal amount to the sum assured is refilled or restored by the health insurance company without taking any extra premium. So this is again a very good benefit in a health insurance policy today in India. Apart from all these major benefits, there are some other benefits also given by the health insurance company. For example, the OPD benefit. Some companies give a limited amount for OP treatment. There is something known as daycare benefit. Daycare benefit is that in a normal situation, a hospitalization was required, but because of the advancement of medicine, today certain surgeries are done as keyhole surgery. So morning the patient can go to the hospital, do the procedure, and by evening they can come back. So if the doctor is willing to do it as a daycare procedure, even such cases can be reimbursed by the health insurance company. Then there are something known as domiciliary hospitalization. It's a condition where either we can't move the patient to the hospital because his condition is a little worse, or there is no facility in the hospital, or it is risky for the patient to go to the hospital. In such cases, the doctor suggests that better have the treatment being at home itself. In such case, if the doctor has advised to take the treatment at home, then the domiciliary hospitalization can also be reimbursed from the health insurance company. Ambulance charges, road ambulance charges have been given by all health insurance companies. Some companies keep a limit. They say that it is 1500 rupees or 750 rupees, but some companies there is no limit. There are health insurance companies which also give air ambulance. Even to the limit of up to 5 lakh rupees, air ambulance can be reimbursed from certain health insurance companies. A free medical checkup is available with the companies for every claim-free year. That is an additional advantage from the health insurance company. Now, we may have certain patients who wish to have a treatment other than allopathy. They would like to go for an Ayurvedic or a homeopathic or a Siddha or a Unani treatment. All these branches of medicine also can be reimbursed by a health insurance policy. So this facility is also available with the health insurance plans. Now something very important. The health insurance policy has to be renewed every year. Of course, the health insurance company gives a grace period of 30 days. What exactly they mean by the grace period is, during the grace period, if we come and renew the policy, the only advantage we get is that we will not lose the seniority of the policy. But if there is a claim arising during this grace period, the company will not settle that claim. And if at all we are affected with any major illness during the grace period, that disease will be considered as a pre-existing disease. Again, we have to wait for the 3-year or 4-year of PED waiting period has to be there. So let's remember that it's very, very important to renew the health insurance policy before the due date. Now that we have seen all the benefits and features of the health insurance plan, let us go and give our customers the right plan according to their requirement. Wish you all the best and thank you very much.